hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes now. Come on now, hit that like button, share and subscribe now. I know you peeping. Quit hiding in the bushes. From me, you and they try to buy your pretty heart, but price too high. Baby, you got me like your love will not fall apart. So you can put me again and throw me against that wall. Baby, you got me like won't you stop loving me? Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me, yeah. I'm dead. I'm the flowers just to get close to you. And I run for miles just to get a taste. Must be love. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. How are you doing? Oh, hopefully everybody is doing okay. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Yep. How you guys doing? Grand Rising. Yes. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hello everybody. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Hello in the chat there. Grand Rising, Grand Rising. I'll be throwing this link out to Pinky. Is she in the chat? This is for Pinky right now. Okay. All right, Pinky. I'm throwing this out for you. I need you to come up. Grand Rising, everyone. Grand Rising. Okay. Val Allen, Grand Rising, Val Allen, Grand Rising to you, Van Allen. Can y'all hear me? Okay, Van Allen. Creole girl, how are you doing? Eunice, how are you doing, Eunice? Did I say Val Allen? Pinky speaking to Cheryl. Hey, Cheryl, you in the house? Victoria, Grand Rising. There you go, Victoria. Cheryl Howard, Grand Rising. B. Jackson, Grand Rising. Eunice, Grand Rising. Creole girl, Grand Rising. She's speaking to Pinky the housewife as well.
Hello, Creole girl. Grand Rising.
Nosy Rosa Graham, Grand Rising, Linda Gamble, Grand Rising, and hello, Pinky, how are you this morning?
I'm doing good this morning. I'm doing good.
Okay, I need you to talk to the audience for me for maybe about a few minutes, okay?
Okay, I'd be happy to.
Okay, thank you. Go on.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for being here this morning. And oh gosh, we're going to make it a spectacular morning for you. I hope you all got your coffee ready because, mine is on its way. My husband getting ready to bring my coffee for me because, I just roll out of bed and I just look like this. This is our everyday look for me. But let me see who else. Van Allen, Eunice, man, thank you. And we already said hello to Creole girl. Victoria, Howard, Cheryl in the building, Eunice, V. Jackson, Mary White. How you doing, Mary White? I just love myself some Mary White. Shirley is in the building.
Okay, I'm back. Thank you very
Okay.
much. Thank you for greeting all my subscribers. And thank you. Well, house rules is oh boy, I need to put that banner up. Oh wow, let's talk about house rules. Y'all know we have to do house rules. Black Titanic, all things are just allegedly on this channel and for fair use, for entertainment and educational purposes, and just my opinion, just my titanium opinion, and my guest and my co-host. So that's it. House rule. Well, today we're going to be talking about this is a case study, you guys. You know, when it comes to Arionne and her son, it's a case study. It really is. Arionne, her son, and Martell. These are these. Well, I'm not a psychiatrist, but we're looking at a narcissist female and a narcissist male. What we're looking at, and also the son. The son is being produced by two narcissistic parents. Now, usually you just have one. So if you got one parent that is normal, maybe you can create a balance there, like in Melody case. Melody is the normal person in a rational person that was in her marriage. So her children can have a balance, But when you got two parents that think alike, act alike, and they're irrational, they're narcissists, what do the child stand a chance? Maybe little Perry's got a chance because she do have a stepmother and a dad. But do the child have a chance? Little Knox say, my name is Myles. Y'all know that video I pulled up on Knox. She called him son. She called him Knox. She called him daddy's son, and she called him mama's son. Then she turned around and asked him his name, and he said Myles. Then she asked him again, no, your name Knox or something like that. He got irritated. He ran up at her because he's so frustrated at his parents. He's frustrated, y'all. And then there was where he was tired of eating all them old grapes and all that old unhealthy food. And then she tried to force him to eat another one. He started swinging on her. He kept saying, no, 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 no. He started swinging on her. That's his way of trying to tell his mother, listen to me, mother. I don't want no more of that, all that junk food. Because first, before he started doing that, he bought her a pack of noodles and gave it to her, and she snatched it from him and said, no, you don't need to be eating the noodles. And then the next second, he got a bag of candy in his hand, shaking it, and she said nothing. Oh, Lord, Cheryl. Cheryl said, Knox don't stand a chance. What you think, co-host?
I think he don't stand a chance either. This child is going to have really, really serious problems because, first of all, he don't even know his own name. He rather give himself his own name, and to me, that seems like that's how Martell grew up, just being exactly like him. And then to top that off, this child, he wants to attack. He sees daddy attacking mama. So he thinks that's how you're supposed to treat women. He attacks her. And remember, he kicked her in the street. When daddy slapped her down, he decided to kick her too. So she got something on her hands that she's not ready to deal with because he's going to be the king of, I'm not going to say it, the N word. Because daddy is going to be getting old and mama is going to be old, and that little boy is going to be strong then. He's going to be knocking both of them upside the head. Yes, y'all. That's my case study. I'm going to keep an eye on this kid growing up. I don't know what to say, guys.
But before I forget you, y'all don't forget about the GoFundMe. Started by the organizer True T. And if you're listening, True T, check your text. I text you, True T, so check your text. I text you this morning. But yeah, the GoFundMe. So if anybody have not seen it, is for myself, BT, and here for the hot tea. Organizer is True Tea. If you're not seeing it, all you got to do is go check. Just go check. Just say GoFundMe by True Tea, and it'll pop up. So let me go ahead on and get started now. I'm finna for all you Christian people that was raised up on Jesus, which I was. I think most of us. We lost our spirituality, you guys. The clear people told us that our spirituality, the most oldest spirituality that is voodoo. Oh, did she say voodoo? I'm getting ready to go. I'm scared. So they made us believe that our own African spirituality was scary, and then they gave us Caesar Borgia. In case y'all don't know who Caesar Borgia is, Caesar Borgia is that y'all know we grew up with this painting of this clear man. I learned that when I got in my 40s who he was. He was a real man. That painting of Jesus is a real man. His name is Caesar Borgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was foul, y'all. He was foul. He was a pedo, and he was a murderer. He was, you name it, he was. He had all kinds of, and also, I'm not knocking the gay community. He was homosexual. The guy that painted his picture, that's who he was having an affair with. This is who you guys been worshiping. His name is Caesar Borgia. When you call on the name of Jesus, you calling on Caesar Borgia. Jesus did not exist. The letter J, y'all can believe me if y'all want to, but the letter, do your own research. Don't take my word for it. The letter J was a new letter in the alphabet. It was no such man named as Jesus during that time walking that earth, because there was no letter by the name of J. The letter J is the newest letter in the alphabet. Don't take my word for it. Go look up Caesar Borgia. Go look up the letter J. You guys got to quit being spoon-fed and find out for yourself. My mama died, my grandmother died, great-great-great-grandma, all of them died waiting for that clear man to come through the clouds. Through the clouds, or he gonna come back. What I forgot what they called it when he comes the rapture. Waiting for that clear man to come through the rapture. They still waiting on him, and they dead and gone, and that's what they believe. So yeah, okay, Shirley. Yeah, Shirley knows. Thank you, Shirley. Borgia was also the son of a corrupt pope. The Borgia are a notorious family, and that's who you guys worship, you guys. Y'all need to do your research. I try to stay away from it because it's always an argument when you try to tell those people that right there is what they got the hold on us for. Back in slavery, one thing they did said that in order to keep us brainwashed, we have to take our spirituality from us. Once you take a person's spirituality, that's their mind, their soul, their spirit. You done took everything. So now they done took everything and told us that voodoo was wrong. Y'all know what voodoo is? It's just the taking care of nature. That's all it is. Our ancestors believed that everything in nature should be nurtured. We was here to put on this earth to nurture this earth. That's why if you go over there to Africa, they never dug up those diamonds and coals and all those minerals under the ground. They know they're under there. But we're supposed to nourish those things. And that's why we have so many earthquakes. We have so many tsunamis, because they're going underground and taking out all those minerals from under the ground. We're meant to nourish this earth, take care of this earth. That's what voodoo means, y'all. So I'm going to give y'all his name is Yahweh. My name is Yahweh. And that's what I grew up calling him, Yahweh. Okay, so Joshua, yes, the word Yahweh. We got so many different names, but this is Yahshua, yes. That's why in other cultures they say Yasser or Yahshua. The name Jesus has great roots. Yahshua's. Okay, so this is Dr. Small. He is talking about voodoo, the oldest African spirituality on earth. Today in Black History, you'll be learning about the oldest African spiritual system there is, and it is called voodoo. This is Dr. Small, the African spiritual system unveiled.
It is a way of life that everybody else have a fragment of and use to organize their theologies around the world, while at the same time denying the parent people that gave them the very foundation for their theology. I'm talking about everything from Buddhism to Islam, from Christianity to Judaism. All of them are nothing more than representatives of fragments from the periphery, innovations of fragments from the periphery of the African spiritual system, which we call voodoo.
That is Dr.
The
Small.
word voodoo comes from West Africa and Benin, formerly known as Dahomey, and it means a sacred dance to the spirit.
Doherty Desir is a high priestess. She is also an Ivy League educated anthropologist and designer who says that voodoo is poorly understood.
With the remarks made by Pat Robertson following the earthquake, we as Haitians supposedly made a pact with the devil. And so now we're being punished for that.
And anybody that think they want to have a problem with that or challenge me with that, I will debate anybody. I will sit with anybody. I will whatever with anybody to let them know and understand that there is no way you can talk about a voodoo without talking about the way of life of man in its purest form. That is the first manifestation of man's interpretation on earth. So represents the divine blueprint of the Creator itself. By recognizing the essence of the Creator in all things and respecting that divine essence that manifests in all things.
We don't believe in heaven and hell. There is only life.
Is there a similarity is there an aspect of voodoo God, which also was a part of the Egyptian spirit?
The Egyptian system could be called a voodoo system. It's the same system. The Haitians call the elements of the divine that they recognize loas. The Egyptians call those elements of the divine netches. They're talking about the same thing. The Netchers or the Netcheru of Egypt is the same Loas of Haiti and the same Orisha of Nigeria. They're all talking about the manifestation of aspect of the divine power and essence in all other living things. And when you think...
This is Dr. Small, and voodoo means that we would sit here on this earth to nourish the earth, to take care of this earth, the trees and the animals, everything on this earth. Voodoo, we believe that we're supposed to take care of and nourish. Dr. Small. The African spiritual system unveiled. They got our people scared of their own spirituality because you don't understand. They took and made movies out of this, and then spooked us out of our own spiritual system. That's it, you guys. African spirituality. Yes, voodoo, y'all. Quit being scared of who you are as a person. That, just quit being afraid of your spirituality. Some of you, all of us come from different backgrounds, and we're going to believe what we taught because it's been so indoctrinated into us. So that's all. I just want you guys to just do your own research. Just don't take my word for it. Do your own research. And Mary said, I had a family member that practiced voodoo, but I don't know how she practiced it. Did she practice it for the good? Or did she practice it according to the way the clear people say we're supposed to do it, y'all? So anyway, you guys, we're going to get on to that. I just decided I'll take a brief on that. I've been wanting to talk about that. I don't talk about a lot of religion because it causes too much conflict and too much division. Everybody got their own belief. But I just want you guys to start doing your research. Do your research. You got to start back from the beginning. Okay, so some of y'all, I grew up calling him Jesus. Then I went from Yahweh. Then I went from Joshua. And then I went on the inside and started looking for my own self, started researching my own African spirituality. What would it be had not we wouldn't have been exposed by the clear people? What would our life be like? What would our life be like in the purest form of who we were when we were first put on this earth and when we were here on this earth thousands and thousands of years before any other color exists? We were here.
Yes.
Here. Yeah. So what would we be like if we was not untouched? If we were left to our purest form? I always wanted to know. Okay, Pinky, what are you saying?
I think we would be like if we was untouched by the clear people and was not brought over here. We would be in our clearest form. When I mean our clearest form is that we would be richest, but beyond our means, because we're the ones that had over in Africa and all the different countries. We're the ones that had all the gold, the silver, and everything. And I'm quite sure we would have been using it to our advantages and everything. And just like any child would have probably wanted to go and see what other places was like by now, and would have went and came back and went and sought out how kids want to travel and do things. And I'm quite sure in these day and time that child would have done that and would have came probably venture out to the US and probably would have been, every time they venture out, they're walking as kings and queens.
Mm-hmm.
And all the clear people wondering, how did this brown skinned person become a king and queen with all their gold and diamonds and everything wrapped around them, because it would be normal for us, because that's just normally found in the grounds in the and stuff in Africa and those other countries, you know.
Yes, thank you. Shirley said, if you don't want to read up on the Borgio family, I think Showtime and Netflix had series on them. The story may seem extreme, but trust the writer tampered the truth down. That would be you guys' assignment. If you guys don't mind, look up who Caesar Borgio is, his family. If you don't want to read it, she said it's on Showtime and on Netflix. Thank you, Shirley. I'm just, and then the thing of it is that we keep passing all these false doctrine down to our children. We keep letting other cultures teach us falsehood, and then we pass it down to our children. So generation after generation after generation, we are getting miseducated. Okay, we're going to go on to the commentary, y'all. This is going to be about Carlos. Carlos and Dr. Heavenly, y'all. Y'all know Dr. Heavenly has been a mess, y'all. Y'all know Dr. Heavenly. She is such a mess over there she got the other professional world calling her out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're saying that Dr. Heavenly is a disgrace to the professional world, you guys. This is what the other professional is saying. I'm not saying that. But my problem is, as being in the medical world, I'm in the medical world too. We're not supposed to discuss. We know that you're not supposed to discuss anybody medical diagnosis. She went on record saying that talking about sweet tea, making fun of sweet tea, infertility problem. It was so messy. It was foul. It was cruel the way she said it. And then you know who joined in? This man right here ain't never had a child in his life. Never know he would never know what it's like to have a child, you guys. And he chimed in and he he said some terrible things and made fun of her fertility problems as well. That really hurted. That hurted that girl. That girl was so hurt. Can you imagine that? She's dealing with all these fibroids. A lot of women, even my daughters had them. My daughters had some growing big as a grapefruit. So Black women are dealing with this. This can cause infertility problems in them until they can dissolve all those fibroids. And sometimes when they dissolve them, it builds up so much scar tissue down there too. Right. Those sperms cannot go to the womb to penetrate that egg. So so these women are going through a lot trying to bear children. And as a mother, as a woman, I think everybody wants a family. Everybody. And it's awful hurtful when you're trying to have a child and someone in the medical world, like this lady who you trust in the medical world, making fun of you. So anyway, YouTube has removed her. She said her husband told her she had to quit too. Now, some people are saying maybe her husband want her to get off because they're saying that he was a cheater. They bought in receipts that he's cheating on her. I don't know. This just gossip, you guys. But for a man too, they both was foul. And y'all know she talk a lot of mess about all her anybody. Dr. Heavenly do. I like Dr. Heavenly though, but sometimes she just go too far. And he do too. Now, that's what this is about. Carlos seemed to think that he's a Bravo expert. I believe he still think he the producer over there and not Andy. He said that phadre had to go. Phadre don't belong on that show. So let me tell you this, Carlos. We've been telling you that about your castmates too. You can pinpoint who need to go, who ain't right for over there on Bravo, but for your show, you ignore our calls. You just talked to Melody less than a month ago, last month, y'all. She
Right.
cried, told him that man need to be off that show, hotel. He have abused her all on his show. You can't go on nobody else's job and do what hotel do. What you think about him, Pinky?
I think CK, he's a disgrace to men. Uh, and and I know you said you like Dr. Heavenly. I never did like I never did like the woman. I never did like her from day one because I looked at her when I heard the stuff coming out of her mouth. She is just as foul want to be. Just because you got a medical license, you're a dentist and stuff, that don't mean you're a good person. She's just as evil want to be, and she say the most foul things about Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea is a young woman. You're old enough. She's old enough to be Sweet Tea's mama, and she's talking to the girl like she's trash out of the gutter. And to me, Sweet Tea is not. Sweet Tea is a fine young woman. Dr. Heavenly is the one from the gutter, and she needs to recognize in order to be in the community, the medical community, she needs to learn to act better. She done this with other cast members, and she still haven't learned her lesson. Somebody need to check her, and I'm glad they got Sweet Tea. Sweet Tea is a young woman, and she don't play that mess. She checked her so much she don't know what to say. Her tongue is tied. And CK, he's just as messy as she is. CK ain't nothing but a YouTuber. That's all. He's a content creator. And I think the fact that he can't let go of Bravo is because he's still living back. He's what I call a narcissist. And Bravo, that show Married to Medicine, is almost like it's his show. You know how Martell can't let go of Melanie? He can't let go of the show. He still lives for that show. He wants to be back on that show. He wants it back so badly. So since he can't get it back, he's gonna terrorize everybody that's there, except for the people like Slaughtel got that dirt mouth, gator mouth girl. So he got heavily, and the rest of the cast, he just don't like him. He definitely don't care nothing about him. And for him to be talking about what's up under a woman, what's built in a woman that makes children, and the fact that she's having problems trying to get that done, he need to be slapped. I can't stand that little man. Ooh, I can't stand him. I don't have nothing nice to say about him. So, like my mama said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. But I can always find something about him to say. I just don't like him at all. And if he hear this, I don't like you, CK. I really don't. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to T-Talk with your girl. Thank you for being here. She's a content creator, everyone. So let's talk about Patricia Alice Robbins. She says Cheryl is calling Carlos and happily out. She's a CC. Yeah, I know Cheryl. And I don't know what happened with their friendship, but she's definitely throwing him under the bus, talking about wanting to be a queen reality. Yeah, and he called his show Messy Monday. And he sits up there and laugh and make all these faces like, y'all, that's so stereotyped. Go back and look at the different faces that he made. Back in the day, late 1800s, early 1900s, they used to put on them black faces and then with white lips and pretend like they were black and make all them same faces that Carlos is making. He plays into that stereotype, so they will keep him on TV, y'all. This man did y'all see all those different facial features he had?
Yeah,
They called it a minstrel show. And then they would find black men that would actually act like that, buck their eyes, have their teeth showing. eyes all buck, and just have you look at, yeah, they had a teeth showing. Look at this. Have your teeth showing like that. Look your eyes, have your teeth showing, y'all.
He's just like one of them.
Yeah, and he knows that he do it on purpose. They put this man feeds in all of the stereotypes that the clear people want us to see. So they'll keep him on there. Even the stereotype that we're all balanced and we're ignorant and we can't get along. This is the type of show that he has. For him to put these mothers on the show, how they treat this young girl right here, Melody. They treat Melody so bad. This young woman right here. At the reunion, she was so happy. She said, I don't have no problem with nobody. She came in there so happy. And then who he threw in there, Pinky? Who?
He threw that nasty mouth, that messy Betty. And bring the nephew with, I guess he's supposed to be a bodyguard or something to her. But he bring that nasty mess. And Betty had nothing to do with the show. And I don't know why he brought her. She maybe made one appearance, but then he brings her because he knew that was somebody that hates, not just dislike, but hate Melanie. He did that on purpose, ambushed her. That show how nasty and foul he is. No matter what he say, talking about he loves Melanie. He is a lie. That is a liar if I ever would see one. And for anybody in the chat, don't ever trust this man. Don't trust him. Don't say nothing nice about him because there's nothing nice that you can say about this filthy, no good wolf that this is. Sambo. He's what I call a Sambo. He puts on that black face and buck his eyes and show his teeth like the clear person one. He do the Django. He ain't nothing but a clown to me. He's a clown. And then he wants, and because he can't be a woman himself, he wants to downgrade every woman and talk about the finest women that he can see, like Melanie. But anybody that acts a fool and clown and show their butt, he's happy to have you on the show because he wants the clear skinned people to see that brown skinned people like us, women like us, we ain't nothing but clowns and fools. That's what he wants. But the joke is on this fool. He's the clown. He's the fool, and always posing naked. So Martell can come to him. His nasty butt. Oh Lord, he always posing naked. And don't be thinking he's posing naked for women or naked just to show his body like regular men may have a shirt off. He's posing naked and gritting and rolling on his butt. Y'all don't want Black Titanic. You know there's nothing I can say nice, but I've been saying this for years. When he be on that stage, he be rolling his butt sitting in that chair, trying to entice Martell and Marceau them. Oh my God, he is just a filthy old man. Filthy, filthy, filthy.
Okay, now that's Carlos' part, and we're moving into this case study of this girl. Now, you guys, to me, Martell need to be ashamed of himself, unless he got this same mentality because she's so delayed, and it frustrates her son. It frustrates him. He's sitting up there telling this woman that he see ghosts and stuff. She telling him, you don't see nothing. You know, what's wrong with you? You don't see nothing. And remind me of what he Hotel said about Marlene when they used to bully him. She used to ignore him and just push him away. And this is the same thing she do to little Knox. Okay, we're going to go on into Love and Marriage, Huntsville. I'd like to thank you guys. Y'all make sure y'all don't forget about the GoFundMe. Those of you who want to do Cash App for me today, it's just $Black Titanic. It should be rolling across the screen, you guys. $Black Titanic, you guys. And I got to take that off. And yeah, True T, I hope you listening at me. Please check your text. And thank you for starting the fundraising. QT. And Truty, I want to tell y'all that subpoena is real. I did go down to Madison County Courthouse and check. They said my name was a part of that, part of that name as part of on that subpoena. Yeah, that's what they told me, you guys. So it's real. It's not bogus. Okay, you guys, let's get on to the presentation of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
Okay. Love and Marriage Huntsville. Oh my God. These people all lost their mind. I'm going to have to open up a medical facility so I can check them all in, except for Melanie and Miss Van. The rest of them, I'm going to have to check their butts in. Husband, we need to open up a medical facility so we can check these people in. You just told me okay. I love your thumbnail. That is so pretty.
This say no tears for Melody. He got all tears for everybody except for Melody.
Because he's jealous. He's just jealous because he can't.
This reunion was everything. It's everything you want in a reunion. It had tears. It had fears. It had jeers, honey. And it has a pom-pom cheers, baby. This reunion is everything that, as an audience member, as a viewer, as a producer, that's why I love Married to Medicine. And it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate that for the first time in the show's history, it's finally getting the light it deserves. And the moment this show gets some light it deserves, you got people who want to take it away from you. It's so unfortunate. Nonetheless, let's talk about part 1 reunion. And
okay, let's analyze that. He said, when this show get the lights it's deserved, they want to take it away from you. Now check this out. Now this is not his show. He's talking about Andy's show, y'all. Andy Cohen, that's his name. Andy is the producer of that show. I think he feels like he's still the producer of that show. But when we shed light on Love and Marriage Huntsville, what's happening to that, you ignore it. You don't come forth and talk about it and put a shine on what's going on with Love and Marriage Huntsville. All the RPs, all the scams, all the fake storylines. You do not bring attention to that, but you can see you need to bring attention to Married to Medicine.
And we're gonna start with phadre. All the ladies look gorgeous. As you know, I felt that phadre in the first episode was a breath of fresh air. I felt that, wow, I really miss her on TV. She belongs on television. She's the queen of traitors. This is phadre's comeback season. Not on this show necessarily, but in the season of reality life. Phadre does not belong on the show.
Okay, let's examine that. Now, how you can pick that out with Miss Phadre? She just got on the show, y'all. She just got on the show.
Yeah.
But what about them Scots? We've been telling you that they don't belong on this show. Martell don't belong on the show. Miss Betty don't belong on the show. You kick one off, because of course we know she doesn't belong on the show. We had to make you do that. Who else, y'all? All these crazy mothers that you got on this show. Stormy, her husband don't belong on this show. We can go on and on and on that they don't belong on the show because, first of all, you got violence on that show. You got everything, every type of criminal activity going on in that show. Also, it's supposed to be a show about millionaires and entrepreneurs. You don't have no millionaires on that show. They in court for as little as $100, $24 in court because they ain't paid the bills. You can't pay their bills. They don't belong on the show. You don't have the millionaires on it. It's fake storylines. Look at Stormy. I got a whole briefcase full of liens and lawsuits on Stormy. I got stuff I ain't even put out on her. It's just so much. Phadre don't belong on the show. When are you gonna say that about your cast members? Maybe your ratings will go up if you gave your own show some attention.
Uncomfortable at the reunion, and listen, when Heavenly said that Phadre...
Listen, now, let me just say this. She looked uncomfortable at the reunion. What about Melody? Every reunion, you do something to Melody. You reduce her to tears and disrespected that girl by putting the wife down at the bottom of the barrel and lifting up the mistress. Yes, you did. And then just when she was just so happy this last season, what did you do? You brought in Miss Betty to confront this girl, the star drummer this young lady, Melody. What about her uncomfortability? What about when you cried over hotel done drug this woman, drag this woman all over the internet with his RP, trying to make this woman look like a low life. You cried. You don't think that young lady feel uncomfortable? But you can say Phadre looked uncomfortable.
Doesn't have the truth in her. That's not for me to talk about.
Okay. Who don't have the truth in them? Have we seen any truth the Scots have been saying? Somebody tell me. What truth have the Scots said about what they doing? Their reality.
What I will say is she just does not belong on the show. And it's evident that y'all mad at Quad for saying she's here for a check. Honey, Phadre is there for the check. Just because Phadre does not articulate her intentions or her motive, I'm telling you right now, Phadre's motive is the check. Phadre,
all our motives is to check. How you gonna work? Ain't nobody gonna go to work for free, fool. But I like to say this to you. Everybody on your show getting a free check except for Melody. And I'm gonna tell you who, especially Maurice. Maurice and his wife don't have no storyline. We gotta hear about his libido. Libido. I'm so sick of hearing that word. Two grown people. You ain't figured out your sex life yet. You old, you been married, you been dating 8 years before he married you. Y'all ain't figured it out. Why y'all got to leave it up to us to figure it out? We tired. Woo, Lord, this man. Woo, God.
Don't like y'all like that. And because some of y'all are so starstruck.
What?
Some of y'all are starstruck when it comes to Phadre. Y'all put every girl on ice, on fire, in the hot seat. Y'all have Sweet Tea. Y'all talk about Sweet Tea's grammar. Y'all talk about Sweet Tea's booty. Y'all
Everybody on Love and Marriage Huntsville had dog Melody out. They talked about her children. They talked about her children half. They talked about who was her baby dad. Miss me with that, okay? Everybody on Love and Marriage Huntsville, nobody has never supported this woman. And who but who you say? You want to compare Phadre?
Phadra's ass. I need to know what her colon looks like. You guys walk around like a human colonoscopy. You're so far up in Phadra's ass that when she shit, y'all say, wow, this is a gold mine. We need to take this to the lab with our microscope and really figure out how this thing produced gold. I believe Quad said she's here for the check.
You must be out your mind if you think that anybody don't work for free. All of them there for the check. I'm done with you, Carlos. I'm done with you. You want to be in the Cohen so bad. You got fired. Why don't you do Love and Marriage Huntsville? Pay attention to that so your ratings can go up.
I 100% believe she said it. Y'all mad at her for saying it, but y'all ain't mad at Phadre for acting like it. Make it make sense. Yes, I gave you a shout out, my YouTube content creator. It's to do with Phadre. This has everything to do with what we loved about Married to Medicine was the sisterhood. And I am sitting up here telling y'all, I'm not saying Quad was perfect. I believe.
So, what about why you don't have that talk with your cast? Now, one woman on there empowered Melody when she's going through her divorce, her drama, her trauma, this violent episode. He be screaming at her right there while he at work. None of them have her back, not one of them. So you want to talk about? So you do know about what sisterhood be, huh? You when she told you that she felt like you was ignoring her cry and her pain, it was funding her pain, you said you didn't realize that was happening. So you do know that what a sisterhood is. You do know you lied to us. Look at them bucking them eyes and stuff, y'all. This is, oh my God. Bucking these eyes, this minstrel show that we got to see. I don't know if he purposely do this. This is character, or is he doing this to stay on the good grace of these clear people? Because this is how they make fun of us back in the day. You got to buck the eyes, you got to make weird sounds, you got to show all your teeth.
Well, I said, I'm here for my motherfucking check. I'm
That's enough.
Telling y'all, I believe she said it.
That's enough for you. That's enough for his ass. His butt. He's the one striking our channel. Thanks for the fundraiser, and it's organized by True Tea. So right here, membership. Knox is having a meltdown, and I understand this child, but he has a mother that's ignorant. I think she's kind of delayed mentally. So he's trying to tell her, I'm tired of eating all that junk food. I'm tired of it. She's trying to force all these sweets. I don't know, these pickles or what have you, or grapes or something green that she keeps giving him. He don't want it. He wants some nutritional food. He bought her those noodles. She told him he couldn't eat that. And so he's having a temper tantrum because he's tired of eating those things. This boy trying to take up for himself against this woman. So I don't condone little children fighting and hitting on their mama, but that's where she comes in, where she got to teach him that he can't do that. And why isn't he in daycare somewhere, you guys? What's wrong with this woman? Look at her. She's peeping over here at us to see if we're gonna get her computer. But the child is tearing her up. Why did you get with a married man? They just saying things to her, but what she will pick out the things that she want to hear, like your hair is beautiful. She gonna say thank you. And Coco, I saw you on there. She told Coco she was blocked. I saw that was so funny. I knew she was gonna block Coco because Coco got on there just trying to knock some sense in her head, but no, she blocked Coco. But anyway, watch the child and watch the child try to defend himself because she's trying to force all this stuff on this unnecessary sweets on him.
I can hear you more.
Did y'all hear how he's breathing?
Oh my gosh, son.
Son. Y'all hear that? His
Yep.
name is Son right there. His name is Son right there. And then later on, she gonna ask him, he gonna say Miles. He confused. But anyway, he do not want that. What she trying to get him?
What you want? I know we come backwards. Somebody already told us. Now say hi. What is your name? Your name is Miles Morales. But what is your real name? Okay. What's your name? Okay.
Knows what is your real name? He just read. He don't know. He confused. Let's go back. Watch him now. He go like, what's your real name? And then he say, Miles.
What is your real name? Okay. What's your name? Miles. Okay, Miles. How old are you?
I got this credit goes to the beautiful young lady over there called Who Knew. Now, oh boy, he tells his mother that his name is Miles. She's explaining who Miles is. But he's telling her that he's seeing spirits and ghosts. But one thing, she never correct him his name and tell him his real name. She never corrects it. It's been Son throughout this video now. But she never corrects his name. So when she asks him for his name, his real name, he get irritated. It's important that our children know their real names, you guys. They need to know their names. At his age, he should know who he is. So he's carving out his own identity because he's tired of his pants. Maverick, knox, holt, Son, you name it, he's everything. But he's saying spirit. And instead of her to take her son to make him feel comfortable, take him in the room and make him feel comfortable and say, see, there is no ghost here. But whatever you need to do, she should have went to that room with him and comfort her son. But not this mother. She concerned about who's on the YouTube.
Black Spider-Man.
Let's go back. Shout out to Who Knew.
Go get Spider-Man on my You're Spider-Man.
So he's saying that she's trying to explain who is Spider-Man. He say his name is Miles Morales, yet she refused to correct this boy on his name. It's important that this child knows his name, right? But he doesn't know his name. And when she asks him what is his real name, he get irritated. But he's saying spirits, you guys. I think I showed y'all on the video where early on, you know, she been assorting this scream, this scream, you know, that serial the man that commits all those crimes, all that murder and gook and all that he's been assorting since he was born. And she also he has to really imitate that man and scream. So he's got now, all this is embedded into this boy's personality. He's seeing these ghosts. Now, instead of this mother to take this child by his hands, hug him and take him in the room and comfort him. There's no ghost. Look under the bed. He's, showing there's nothing under the bed. Look in the closet. show him that there is nothing, bring him back to reality. And see, this Spider-Man came along as a result of Martell trying to change his image. He thought that, he took the Eminem kids off the internet and put him on as Spider-Man, but he does not. You got to have that personality in order to be a celebrity, whether you're a kid or an adult. If you ain't got it, you just ain't got it. And why this child always looks sad? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's not happy at all. His eyes, also he had weak muscle in his eyes. He has breathing problems. And also another thing that bothers me on another over there, Ebony the Best, she said that she was in Toledo, Ohio when she got pregnant with him. Is this Martell baby? That's what she said. And then she also been telling us that Martell always leaving her, so she goes off and get another man. I wonder, is this really Martell baby? You don't see no features of nobody but her. He got that big old mouth like hers. That his mouth made like hers though. Mm-hmm. But he says he's seeing ghosts in spirit. What? And then she said, well, what did they do? There's trouble. That's what he said. It's trouble.
I'm Miles. But where's Spider-Man, Miles? Go get Spider-Man on
right there, you're supposed to tell him his name, boo.
I'm scary. You're not scared. Ghost. It's not a ghost. It is. No, it's not a ghost. Let's go scary.
Ooh.
It's not a ghost. It's not a ghost.
Shout out to the beautiful.
Why did he come up with that name, Mouse? I see it had. I just only had parents I wouldn't know too. Miles Morales is the Black Spider-Man. No.
Did y'all see how he had to open his mouth? He's breathing through his mouth, y'all. He's breathing through his mouth. Mm-hmm. And when she get him those grapes, you can hear him. You can hear how hard it is for him to breathe.
Yeah. So if you ever seen like Spider-Man into the metaverse, it's like.
Get your dream kitchen and save thousands, faster and less expensive than the big box stores. With cabinets to go, designing.
Lisa has came out and it's the black one, literally. So it's just a cartoon. Like I wouldn't have known. I was a girl. I was a bunch of Disney princesses. I'm just when you become a boy and you learn about so much of the stuff when you I want to eat this. Have a boy and you gotta go to watch boy movies. Oh, and that's disgusting. That is disgusting. Ew. Here, let me get you one. He is so dramatic, but he is daddy's son. Yeah, I got my daddy's son.
Yeah. Now they'll go a new name, Daddy's Son. There you go. That's a new one, Daddy's Son. So now he said, yeah, I'm Daddy's son. Why is she confusing this man? She's so obsessed with this man. You don't know who his daddy is, because if you go back, go to Ebony the Best. She said she got pregnant in Ohio, and not Huntsville. Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Daddy's son. Very dramatic. That's too much. Does too much. But y'all know that.
His speech is better since he's been hanging with the Eminem children, y'all. That's one good thing about it. When other kids hang out with other kids, they pick up on stuff. But he still needs to be in school somewhere.
He his mama's son too.
Another name, mama's son, daddy's son now.
Show this to mama business. bring this some shit that ain't y'all can always do that. That's one thing I learned about y'all. Stop, Knox.
Now his name is Knox. That doggy.
Oh my
His name
Lord.
is Knox right here. Shout out to that pretty lady, Miss. That's where I get it from. Y'all hear him breathing?
Mommy Calvin? Thank you, son.
You've been Knox, and you've been son, you've been daddy's son, you've been mama's son, you've been all those names. Mama's son, daddy's son, Knox.
My sweater is on backwards, y'all. Somebody told me that already.
You don't give that child no excuse.
This one. I'm Calvin. Thank you. It's not long. I'm back.
Oh, y'all hear that? He can't breathe. He's trying to breathe.
She said just to read the comments and got blocked immediately. Say something nice.
Ooh, this is a 13-year-old kid. She's going on 40 years old, you guys. This is unbelievable. Martell ought to be ashamed of himself. This woman is mentally delayed. I give her 13 at the most. He should be ashamed.
Go on, Auntie. Them grapes big. Where you get from? Trouble. He was like trouble. He ain't seen nothing, y'all. No, I don't hear that. Do you see how it goes? I don't see. He went home with his mom. It's time for him to eat dinner. No, if you want to go eat first. Yeah, it's time for him to eat dinner. He left. He went with his mama. No. He took a break. Because when you go to work, you gotta go home sometime. It's time for him to eat. He went home. So you can relax for a little bit. It's not structured here. No, it's not. I told you he took a nap.
Stupid ass.
You're right. You just took your nap. He took a nap. Nothing. He's not believing nothing, y'all. You believe nuts?
Shout out to who knew. So who was Martell going to jail?
Where's that part? Let's see. Go get it.
So the chat is telling her to take this baby in the room, and try to comfort him. She's ignoring that. She's just saying that he don't see no ghosts. Somebody said the baby see what he see. But I blame her for this.
Y'all, my son doesn't such a boy. Do I work out? Yeah, I be trying to, y'all. My last TikTok video I posted was me.
He trying to talk to you. This woman is retarded, mentally delayed. Your son needs you. He's going through a crisis right now. He's scared. He's fearful. He needs your attention. Get off the darn internet.
In the gym trying to get my legs together. I like to take this class. I really need to talk to this class.
Who been scaring that baby about a ghost? She have, y'all. She the one be feeding that, making this baby imitate the people and scream. He sing Scream 1, 2, and 3, and 4. He sing Chucky. He sing all those Jason movies. That's what she said. That's what she sit up and making one. And little Paris tried to tell her mother no. Paris tried to turn it to a little nice cartoon for him, and she makes Paris turn it back and say she's the mother, not Paris.
Mommy, I want to sleep. You want to sleep? Go lay down.
He's sleeping, y'all. Let that baby to
Don't let go in there. Come on.
Put that baby. He say he's sleeping, y'all.
Oh, she's a mental nutcase. This is a mental nutcase. She is not thinking about that child, Black Titanic. This child is raising himself and forming his own identity. He is. And Martell is.
Hold on, Pinky. Talk to the audience. I got to go to the little girl room.
Okay, thank you. That's
go.
Okay.
Tell them.
Okay, this child is forming his own identity. And Martell always, that devil always talking about how he's such a good father, but he don't pay any attention to this child. When I say he doesn't pay any attention to this child is on his own, raising himself, while that mom of his, the nutcase, they're too busy into each other. Only thing she want to do is be on her live and not paying him no attention. This child is screaming out for attention, screaming out for somebody to correct him in his name or realize what he's saying. Oh my God, this is like watching, it's like they're in a fishbowl and we're watching the case study where we have to give our notes at the end of the class. And every day we come into the class and then we got more of them, maybe the 3 of them in the fishbowl. And we're watching them and seeing the reactions and stuff. These people are crazy. And I cannot stand the fact that she's too busy whenever the M&M kids, she want to talk about, Martell put the battery in her back to talk about the M&M kids. That's when she want to be acting like she got some sense. But then when it comes to her own kids, she forgets she even got a daughter. She keeps saying she got 5 kids, and heifer, you ain't got 5. That's how crazy she is. She only got 2. And she leaves Paris off. Thank God Paris going to be okay. I can just feel it in my bones. But she's still going to have some problems with dealing with mom before dad took her away. Her dad and her stepmom is going to have to deal with that, put that child into some counseling. Because little Chucky here, he ain't going to ever get put in counseling. Because Marlene already said ain't nothing wrong with her boy. Her boy, that big grown man, her boy. Ain't nothing wrong with her boy. And if she, and so that makes him think everything that he's been doing all these years is right with his narcissistic behavior. And then he think everything that little kid, since there's nothing wrong with him and mama said so, he's teaching that little boy to be just like him. And she is teaching that little boy to be just like that demon too, because
she obsessed with him,
right?
So, go on with your thought.
I was going to say they don't realize right now they just created a monster right now, but that monster is going to turn into a big bad demon. It's going to be just like Martell, allegedly, in my opinion. I'm just saying that because I'm not a doctor, but I can see what I see. That child is going to be abusing women. That child is going to be stomping and hitting women. That child is going to be doing everything. He may be trying to get in the family business. They probably already taught him how to still take the ATM machines. Probably already talking about that, because Martell needs some money and he'll use anybody. And he don't have no love for that little boy. That's one thing he don't, because that little boy reminds him of his marriage gone down in the drain.
Okay, Pinky, I'm gonna put this show this video off my phone to show these people why he see these spirits. Okay?
Okay.
I'm gonna move you to the side.
Okay.
All right. All right, let's see. Okay, y'all, it's cold in here. My daughter got asthma, so I cannot who is this Mary White? Let me take her off. She got asthma and I cannot keep the house too cold, too hot for her. I mean, shit, I be freezing in here, y'all. I'm trying to take this one off. Mary
White said, she's stupid to be embarrassed.
Yeah, where is that at?
Tisha J said, too stupid to be embarrassed. That is true. When you're so stupid, you don't even realize that there's a such thing as embarrassment.
Okay, I'm put it on the big screen.
Okay. Want to let everybody know what your hoodie you got on. I like your hoodie.
Oh, yeah. What did it say? God said go shirt.
Yes, yeah. God said go, guys.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure you go over to Melanie's site and get you one of these hoodies.
You know what I'm saying? When you know that, your PayPal proves that. I'm a very good friend. I'm gonna have your back.
Meanwhile, Martell and Destiny is out at an event together. And let me speed it up, y'all. I gotta put it up to where I want it to be.
Martell don't look that happy either.
So on this segment, you guys will see this girl is saying that her son watches. She only allow him to watch horror movies. And I don't know if this mother knows that what she's embedded into her child's brain and his memory. She's programming him to kill. She's programming him to be violent. When you sit up and watch your children watch this horror movie, they absorb all this stuff. They grow up into it. And have y'all seen that where kids grow up? They start out with killing cats and being violent at home. This boy already violent with his sister. His sister told his mama that he almost kicked my eye down. I felt like he kicked it down a centimeter. And she said, oh no, he ain't kick you that hard. So what she's telling this girl is, okay, well, yeah, you might have got hit, but it wasn't that bad. Just take the abuse.
Yes. Thank y'all for thinking my hair is nice and thick. Makes me laugh, but thank y'all. He said a lot of words. He does say a lot of words. My son is very, very smart. He's a sharp loser. She's pretty face. That's his pretty face? That's his pretty face. He did his pretty face, y'all. He looked like his face.
Y'all see that? Y'all remember that movie Scream? Right. All that killing and blood and that? He could do that well. He'd absorb that well. You gonna get that girl a nervous breakdown.
It's not being nice. He's being nice. No. You hear a hug? Ow! No, sir. Don't hit Paris.
He talking back to her, y'all.
Yes, he did. And you probably got to try to cry.
Just take your views, Paris. That's what you do.
Stop doing that. Give her a kiss and give her a hug.
This is my itching eye too. But he kicked it back a centimeter.
He did not kick your eye back a centimeter.
Yes, he did.
No, he did. No, he did not.
He imitating those horror movies that he watched. He love the kiss.
She's green face. That's his green face? That's his green face. He do his green face now. He do like this.
Y'all see that? Y'all remember that movie Scream?
Yep.
Killing and blood and that. He could do that well. He done absorbed that well. And it's the dog. It's Arionne dog. Look at the dog in bed with her. How did this man sleep with this girl? This dog sleep with this girl. She act like this her man or something. And the dog, it got all kinds of fleas and dog dander and dog hair in there. And I bet she smelled just like that damn dog, y'all.
Mommy, don't come home.
She would at that.
She ignoring
Let me
Paris.
show y'all something. Watch this. Y'all see watch how she pushes Knox away. Just watch how she do Knox. She just
Okay, that's enough, you guys.
She do not have the same passion that she had for that dog with her child. She is cold and detached from this little boy. Cold and detached to that child, yeah. She trained. Now y'all see? Do y'all see why that little boy? Y'all see why that little boy see ghosts and spirits? Hold on, let me turn this off. Y'all, that pissed me off. Do y'all see why that little boy is saying he sees spirits? I didn't forget, cause that just told me up. It's a name for that, y'all. It is a therapist name for that. Where people have to go to a therapist where they're addicted to that kind of stuff. She loves that. That boy, before he was even able to walk, talk, whatever, she had him watching them kind of movies. Mm-hmm. So now he done absorbed all those movies, all those things in his spirit. And I imagine he had to take on the image of Spider-Man, because Spider-Man is a great fighter, right?
Right.
Spider-Man can fight those things off of him. So he takes on that spirit of Spider-Man, but she will not help her son. She causing this boy to be like that.
And that little boy gonna grow up thinking he's Spider-Man, attacking everybody and thinking he's going to win and do things that normal little kids don't do. But they always start with the animals first. They start with the smallest animals, trying to unalive those animals. And then they move on to bigger and bigger things, because there's no satisfaction out of that no more, because they know they can unalive those animals.
Okay, hold on. I'm throwing the link out for anybody want to come up. Y'all, this hurt me. This hurt my feelings. I'm sorry, Pinky. Go ahead on. This hurt my feelings that little boy is going through this kind of trauma because of his mother. She did this. She put all these spirits, these evil spirits in that boy. I just showed y'all that. Okay, go on, right. Pinky.
Oh, okay. But then he's going to move on to bigger things. He's not going to just stop at that little thing. He's going to keep testing the water till one day he's going to be testing the water with classmates, trying to see what he can do to them and get away with it. And if he can get away with that, then he's going to keep moving on to bigger things, like grown people. As he grow up and he get more strength in him, and he's used to hitting and beating on his mom and his sister, so he's just going to knock them out of the way when they try to say something. They're going to be afraid of him then, because the bigger he gets and taller he gets, he's going to be dominating over them. And she just don't know, because she is too stupid on crazy. And Martell think he can outpower. When kids are younger and bigger than you, they can outpower you because Martell is going to be getting older. And, and he's cowered down toward any man. Any man that bucks up against him, he don't say nothing. Nothing.
Let me read this. To be real said, she said he almost knocked my eye socket out. I was so worried about that girl eye. I really was. And she looked at the girl. I forgot to tell y'all. She went to school with a black eye. This is the truth, y'all. This was somebody told me that went to go to school with Paris. They went. The mama told me she picked her daughter up, and the daughter was telling her that Paris had a black eye. So somebody called the CPS. Okay, it was unfounded because, of course, it was unfounded that what's her name had hit her. She explained that a little baby had made a mistake and kicked that girl in the eye. That was not no mistake.
Mm-mm.
He loved to kick. He good at kicking, because I heard that when Martell and her was fighting, he joins in and he started kicking her. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. But that she said he almost knocked my eye socket out. And she told her to suck it up. He ain't kicked you that hard, she said. So I'm like, yeah, Paris, she teaching you is just to accept abuse from these men. It's okay. Just accept abuse. She did not discipline Knox, would not kick that girl in her eye. She should have disciplined him. And she said something about be nice. He told her, sound like a little animal. But what Miss Mary White was just saying, he was mumbling back at her. He couldn't talk, but he was trying to go. Did y'all hear that?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yes, I did.
Yeah. Well, hey, Cheryl, welcome to the stage.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hello, Miss Pinky. How y'all doing?
Oh, I'm doing just wonderful, Cheryl.
Grand Rising, Mrs. Black Titanic. I'm telling you, this girl is delusional. This girl is dumb and delusional, and then had the nerve to say she want a surrogate. Did y'all hear that?
Yeah, she want another baby. Yeah,
a surrogate. You can barely take care of yourself or the children you have.
Right.
And she's one of the most horrible mothers I've ever seen. Just crazy. And you're letting him watch all these demon-like movies with a scream and all that. That baby saw a ghost. He know what he saw. What he saw. And he's being haunted by, and I hate to say it, demons. That's exactly what he saw. And he said it's trouble. But she ignores it. She's like a younger version of Marlene. She don't find nothing wrong with Knox. That's her most fatal mistake. In 10, 20 years, he'll be a Michael Myers running through Huntsville, terrorizing the whole neighborhood. If she don't get him the help now, while he's still young. But she not, because she need help. How can you help? How can you help a child when you mentally disturbed? And she's mentally disturbed.
She is.
To even think she could give somebody a surrogate. Nobody want to carry that demon seed. Nobody trying to carry that. No. Where's she getting the money from? She ain't got no money. You know how expensive it is to have a surrogate? This girl is delusional. I swear. And she mad now because she's sitting in the car late at night. She mad because Martell done did his 2-3 month hiatus. See, he done disappeared for 2 or 3 months again. And she's upset. And by now, she must have heard Sheree say he called her. He called Sheree. So she's upset about that, too.
Let me tell you. Okay, I'm sorry. Did y'all need to go to Ebony the Best. So since original Straight No Chaser and she is no longer speaking, she done went to I forgot the name of those people, but she went to another blogger. And she was telling the blogger all kinds of crazy stuff, that she lived in a 6-bedroom house.
I've seen that.
You saw that? Now,
yeah.
She think they don't know who she is. She checking them about correcting them about how they perceived her and what things they saying about her. And so she's trying to correct it. She really pretending like she melted. I live in a 6-bedroom house. Ooh. Did you hear when she said she got pregnant in Toledo? Who baby is it?
Right.
Who baby is it?
You got pregnant in Toledo. I mean, in Dayton.
Who baby really is it? Because he
Right.
don't look like Martell. Sorry, in my opinion.
Come on up, Debbie. I'm gonna give you the thing.
Hi, Aunt Debbie.
Y'all hear
He
Aunt
don't look like
Debbie?
he don't look like Martell. I'm sorry, he don't.
But did
In my
y'all know
opinion,
that blue? Did y'all know that blew my mind when she asked him, "What do he see? Who he see?" He said, "Trouble."
trouble.
That
Yeah,
blew my mind. Trouble. That goes to show you that this boy's seeing something. His spirit.
Really?
Yeah, and
he's
she,
saying,
as a mother,
yeah.
she don't even use. Come on up, Debbie. She don't even use common sense.
No,
Common sense for a little 12-year-old child would know if the little brother, little sister scared her, you're gonna embrace them and tell them you love them. Take the child in the room, make the child feel comfortable. Take the child in the room. The chat was trying to tell her that, and she was blocking them. There's someone was saying, take the chat in the room, take the child in the room and make him feel comfortable. Look under the beds, look in the closet, let him know it's nothing in there. She talking about you block, you block, you block. That's what she was saying.
that's
And they
all she
were
good
just
for.
trying to
That's
tell
all
this
she good for.
fool what to do to comfort her son because he was having a meltdown. He was real scared. The man was scared.
Look, this is the same girl that sits in front of her door that talks about somebody getting her from the front to the back.
Oh Lord.
Her daughter. So nothing she do at this point surprises me. At this point, that she's one of the worst mothers ever, and I don't see why CPS is not involved with this, because this girl here is just a menace to
Y'all
raise
welcome
any
Debbie
child.
to the
Hi, Aunt
stage.
Debbie. Good
Hey, good
morning.
morning,
Hi
ladies. How
there,
y'all
Aunt
doing?
Debbie. How
How
my
you
Aunt
doing,
Debbie
Miss Black
doing?
Titanic? How you doing? Hey,
Hello.
Pinky Cheryl.
Hi,
Oh my
babe. How you
love.
doing?
What you think about this child, her showing this child these scary movies? Did you see that?
Oh, I've been see that where she would tell him to do the sounds, make the scream face,
Yeah, yeah.
and all of that. She's crazy.
Hmm.
When people like her, I mean, she just delusional all the way.
Right.
She's never. And when she said she had the baby out of spite, you know, that girl has done lost her mind. I don't know. I don't know why they don't get her no help. And Martell caused all this. He did all that. So, that young lady needs some help. She needs some medicine or something. She need to get up and do something for herself.
Yeah, that is
And
true.
she need to stop worrying about male kids. Leave male kids alone and look at her own too.
You got that
Right.
right.
Did y'all hear at the ending of that video? She said that Malaya and Paris was his two favorite sisters. So is Malaya boss baby?
Malia, yeah, that's
Yeah,
boss baby.
Malia. Did y'all
Yeah, that's
hear that?
yeah, that's boss baby.
Yeah, she trying to start separation between him and
Right,
the other children. Yeah.
right. By putting
Mhm.
that out there, she wants the other ones to know, oh, you're not your dad's favorite. She is. And she's putting that in there. And kids don't know how sometimes to take that. And she's starting mess. And somebody needs to check her on it.
That's why Melody checked her. She was like, "How many kids do you have? You not only are you slow, but you can't even count. My four, but your two make six. Where's Paris?" She just leaves Paris out. She just throws her away like she's nothing. She's so worried about Melody's children, but like Melody said, what about Paris? She never talks about her daughter, but now she's saying little things because people done dragged her on social media. Like, you never say
Right.
nothing about your daughter. You just deletes her out the whole picture. Where's she? So she's just obsessed with Martell and Melody and her children. Just obsessed.
And that's her downfall.
Crazy. And that's
That's
her
because she wants
downfall.
that little boy to be with male kids, but that'll never be.
That's right.
They got two separate mothers. Raise your children, leave hers alone.
Right.
Because Mel's a good mother, and her kids don't need nothing from you. You have
Nothing.
nothing to offer those children, nothing at
Right.
all. So leave them alone. That's, just raise your two and do what you need to do for your two children. Leave Mel 4 alone. She shouldn't be. But I fault Martell because she should not be opening her mouth up about those kids,
That's
period.
right. That's right.
And if he was any type of man, he wouldn't have her running her mouth about his children. That would be the last thing she should be talking about is his children. But see, he like to keep this stuff going. He want her to do this kind of stuff to cause all this rigmarole between the children. But she can't do that because they real tight, the 4-piece nuggets. So
That's
she
right.
tried to break that up and cause decision and stuff like that with them kids. But I fought Martell because she couldn't get away with none of that stuff, and if he didn't allow it.
Right.
And he's allowing it.
He
and I think he's getting a joy out of it, getting satisfaction, like he's getting off on it, because that's making he knows that that's Mel number one and only, which is her kids. And he doing that just to antagonize her. Letting there's bird brains say things and do things and terrorize those kids.
And I think she get on fire too and say a lot of that stuff too. When she's mad at Martell as well. When I said, Martell do his little disappearing acts and he leave for 2 or 3 months to go be with the other woman that he's with right now. She goes on there and antagonizes and says stuff, hoping that Martell is somewhere watching. I know what she also, because there's a lot of times when Martell have disappeared for 2 or 3 months, she don't even see Martell. But she want people to believe that he's under her like that. He's not. He's not. Martell disappears and to be with the other woman. He's not going to be under her like that, but he has other women that he's out there with. So that's when she gets on there and acts a fool and start acting crazy, putting Knox on Instagram after she cleaned her whole Instagram page out. So Martell is probably somewhere he done disappeared again, like he always do.
Right.
But you mad because Martell over there calling Sheree. And it's been out
she
there
mad about
calling
that.
Sheree. She mad about that.
Yep.
So, be mad because the man that told you ain't nothing but a friend. And if you don't understand that, you sit there and be a fool. Hey, what can people say? What can you say? The man told you was nothing but a friend.
Let me read what Taisha said. She said she only used Paris' name when she's mad at Martell. Now, y'all remember Martell got offended when Tasha K asked him about Paris. Was he a stepdad to Paris? He definitely got offended. Y'all remember that?
Yes, he did. He had to correct that several times.
Yeah, and she could claim his kids, but he don't claim Paris. So to me, that's why she treat Paris like she do. She treat Paris like she the stepchild.
Right.
Okay. Hold on, let me get finished with this. Okay. She's only used Paris' name when she's mad at Martell. Now she's speaking more about Paris than Knox. That's because he's not around. Thank you, Taisha.
Thank you. That part.
And she's like choosing a man over her kid. And that's pathetic. When I see women do that, I think they're the lords of the low. Choose a man over their kids.
And she's more pathetic to me because I would want a man like that over my daughter. I would want a man like Martell anywhere near my daughter. So why would she be offended that the man don't want to be around her daughter when, if anything, you should be keeping that man as far away from your daughter as possible?
Yeah.
He shouldn't even be around his own daughters, no more than somebody else's daughter.
And I've been thinking that.
Well, what she said about kids, she don't need to be around kids.
Exactly. She don't need to be around them.
Oh, Peter, what she is.
Yeah, that stuff she said about kids. She don't need to be around kids herself, if you ask me. Not even her own two. She don't do them no justice. She play both of them against each other.
Yeah.
And I just, that little boy, oh, Lord Jesus, have mercy. And then she tell me she wants some more kids. She don't need nothing.
Right. Please.
Nothing at all. She don't need the two she got.
And I think she's probably saying that and doing that, trying to say that now, because Martell already told her, that demon man already told her in front of Tasha K, that they're just getting to know each other now. Because he knew her doing all the mess, but now he got to spend time to get to know her. So they're not in a relationship. They're just learning to know each other now. So she figured if I get pregnant by him, we already know each other again.
Oh my God.
Please, she better go get a job and start stacking her coins because he might be doing some kind of hard time allegedly. In my opinion, with all the stuff he pulled, she better start stacking her coins. Or go get a job. Go get a job. You might, because you're gonna need it. Huh. With all the stuff he done allegedly. Could be charged with, you know.
She need to go to jail right with him.
Right, she do too.
Yeah.
Him definitely, because like you said, he the one who started this whole thing. He the one who got this whole thing started. You know, making this girl think she was all that, making her think she was better than Melody. That's what he wanted her to think. He knew she couldn't hold a feather to Melody. He knew that when he was gassing her head up with all that mess. That she was all that and she's better than Melody and this and that. Carlos, she's the whole restaurant.
And Carlos knew better. He's
a mess.
gaslighting
him. He's a mess. And if anything, the Board of Health been closed that restaurant down because it's infested with roaches and mice. So that's a restaurant somebody want to eat in? I don't think so. That's not no restaurant. You ask me. Please, not infested with roaches. No, nobody gonna eat at that restaurant. Please.
Carlos, he needs to be worried about his shows.
Right, never do.
They not getting no ratings and all of that. He all in Bravo business. They done shut down Dr. Heavenly.
Yeah,
they done shut her down and him too.
Good.
He need to be worried about his own business. Right. Running around talking about somebody at a restaurant, he about to lose every show he got.
Exactly.
None of them doing well, so he needs to concentrate on his business.
Right. Something he never do.
I can't wait till he is no longer there. There's little Chucky man, Chucky boy. There you go, guys.
So yeah, I put this up here because Montel keeps saying this is a good mother. Look at this boy. Look at his clothes. Now one thing, yeah. This will be a photo shot for him. A photo shot. It's not his fault. She wouldn't button up his shirt, the thing wrinkled. She should have fixed his clothes. That's what I feel like. This girl is unfit. Every time you see her, she dressed clean. But I hate to see a mother that's always clean and the children look dirty. But she said it. She said that he was potty trained, y'all. But he got on a pamper.
Right.
Got on a pamper. He's supposed to be potty trained. And then she turned around and said, well, she gonna give him 30 days. What is it? If you potty trained or not? And she said she don't like to get up in the middle of the night and she don't like to change this boy's clothes. That's what she said.
And you know Montel is not going to do it.
Yeah, we see she don't like to change that boy's clothes. Sure don't.
And he might more so have a bladder problem now, more so when he's seeing ghosts and he's seeing stuff like that. That can cause a bladder problem in itself. And it could be a problem. He's seeing scary stuff at night in his bedroom.
Right.
You know, I mean, that makes him urinate himself. You know, she's so disgusting. Like, oh.
Let me read what Mary White said. Mary White said he's not a man, he's a Tinkerbell, y'all.
Tinkerbell. Thank you, Mary White, for correcting us. Tinkerbell.
Yeah, Tinkerbell.
The devil Tinkerbell. The demon Tinkerbell.
Yeah, and Sheila says Montel don't care with that hook running around being a crook. Yeah, he sure don't care. He don't care about nobody but himself, y'all. Cheryl, I think that was you, Cheryl, said yesterday. They unable to love.
No, they can't love.
Yeah. No.
They don't love nobody. Nobody. They don't have no empathy. They don't care. They'll leave you. They'll leave you unalived. They'll drain you dry. They'll leave you unalived. They don't just sit there and just watch. That's how low life and just low life cretins. That's what he is. Just low life.
Sheila said she said he was a spike baby, so she has no love for him. Period. Yeah. She's so cold towards that little boy, y'all. She showed that little boy no compassion at all. Y'all saw all that fear he was in. She didn't show him no compassion.
I've been noticing that she doesn't help. She doesn't show. She doesn't hold him with love or speak to him like she's a mother. She speaks to him like he's some kid that she's watching in a daycare.
Mr. say Mel need to petition the court to not allow her kids to be around cold sore. Cold sore. That's a good one. She's and she's unhinged and dangerous to her own kids. But let me just say, Mary White said that though. That was another lady that I think that's what you're talking about, Mary White. When I thought over there at Ebony the Best that it's bed bug, but she says another lady was not. I got to go look at it real good to see what's going on because I was half sleepy last night when I was watching Ebony. But Mary says that it was another lady, not coleslaw. I think that's what you were saying to me, Mary White. Okay. Let me hear from Debbie.
Aunt Debbie.
Aunt Debbie.
I just think that cold slop. I just think she's delusional. You know, she don't know. She just don't. She just lost all reality. Now, excuse me. She want Martell. Martell don't want her. He want other women. He want to do what he want to do. And he got that right. He divorced now. He a free man. He can do what he want to do. You know, can't nobody, you know, he can do what he want to do. If you want to call Sheree, call Cowboy Girl, whatever her name is, Miss Belinda, and all the rest of them. Nothing she could do about that. You know, she thought she was going to be Mrs. Holt. He never told her she was going to be. She thought she was going to be. See, all this is in her mind. She done drove herself delusional and deranged. She thought she was going to be Mrs. Melody and Dr. Melody Sharif. She's not going to, it's only one Melody.
That's right.
You know, there's no two. You know, she wants to live that lady's life. You know, she wants to take that lady's life. That lady worked hard for what she has.
That's right.
And her life and her children. You sitting on the couch. What you should be doing, you see that lady working hard. Get up and work hard for your children. And leave that lady and her children alone. You can't be that lady. Okay, be yourself. Get you a job. Take care and feed your children. But she can't do that because her mental won't let her. She's unstable. And that's due to Martell. Martell done lied to this girl so much and fill her head full of stuff. Got her doing all kind of stuff for him. She don't know if she coming or going.
But you're right. He never said he was going to marry her. That's all in her head.
He never said that.
Right.
He said she's just a friend. Men don't marry friends.
Right. And he promoted all the last 2 seasons that he was going to get married before the end of the year. But he never said he was going to marry her. Because if he did, he would have said, I'm going to marry that bird brain. But that peasant, he never said that. He was hoping Melanie would take him back. And then when he realized that, he was hoping to find someone as closely as he can get that could take care of him and protect him. That was like Melanie. But he never once, the woman is right in his back door. He never once said, we're going to get married. I'm going to marry her. And so she put that false stuff in her own head.
Yeah, right. Y'all know just as recently. Just as recently on Tasha K just said it, you know, we're just friends.
Right.
10 years, you ought to be a fool. And she hollering in the background, talking about something. Yeah, I'm gonna stick by him through the RP. I ain't going nowhere. And then he talking about, you just my friend.
Right.
Empower Women said, I think Paris daddy's checked Montel about his daughter. That is why he reacted to Tasha K about him not being his stepfather. Yeah, exactly. He needs to check him. Well, I don't know if you know what he checked him about. She said that he had SA'd her. S.A. that child.
Yeah,
She
she
never
did.
cleared that up. She
But
come on talking about Melody, a childhood trauma. What about her own daughter? Why don't you clear that up?
right. But she did talk about it, how she did bring it up once before that, what happened with Paris in
Who
regards to
did? She
Marcia.
have?
Yeah, she brought it up once
What
and
she
everything.
say?
She said that that Martell and her daughter, Martell tried to use her daughter in some kind of compromising way. That's why her dad, she's with her dad. Her daddy took her out of that house and everything.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, and in my opinion. Thank you for reminding me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
So Sheila says she's not a mother. Slow has no maternal instinct, none whatsoever. And Sheila, you hit it dead on the nose. Okay, that was you, Cheryl. You getting ready to say something?
Yeah, there was a lie from a long time ago of I think Arionne having this party for was that party for Paris? It looked like she was in a small room somewhere. Did y'all ever see that live?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember
And the
that.
father
Yeah.
recording, Paris' father was recording. So Martell have been face to face with that father. He's been face to face with that father. That father has let him know, you put one hand on my daughter, you're gonna have major problems. So it's not like Martell has never met that father face to face, because he was at that same party when Martell kept his back turned and he didn't want to show his face on camera. So
Mm-hmm.
they've met each other. They've met each other face to face at
But
that party, in fact.
did
So
you see how he was on his best behavior during that time?
right. He kept his back to the camera. He would not face that camera. And the father was walking in. So he been face to face with that father already. He don't want that smoke. Trust me, he don't want that smoke. That's why he hands off of Paris, because the father done let him know. She's my daughter, not yours. Don't say nothing to my daughter. She's my daughter. Period. So he knows. That's why he don't want to associate himself with Paris, because there is a man in the picture
Right.
that will put him down for
Right.
his daughter. That's why he trying to distance himself from Paris.
Right.
Period.
He
I
afraid
think
of
it's
that
more than
man.
that.
Huh?
I think it's more than that.
It could be more than that, but I think that's one of the reasons. I mean, it's probably more than one reason, but that's one of the reasons
Because
too.
I
What you
don't
thinking, Debbie?
allegedly, in my opinion, Arionne is the one put that out that Martell did something to her daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
she tell that lie if it's not true? And knowing that it would hurt her child as well as that man.
Yeah.
So to me, something happened. And
Possibly.
She did put that lie
like I
out.
said, allegedly, in my opinion, something happened. When she get mad, she'll tell about it. When she's not, she tries to protect Martell. For some reason, for a man to say you 15%, you a peasant. If anything happened, I would not have that man in my life, let alone around my children.
Exactly.
But why would she say that if it was not true?
Right,
She
that's what I'm
did say
saying.
that.
Because
She
she's
said that.
a habitual pathological liar. Like I mean, for her to put out something that happened to Melody at a young age, when she never heard Melody say that or put that out, address that or anything, she don't even know if it's true. For her to put something like that out confirms what a lying, pathological, habitual liar that she is.
Yeah, I could put it on.
You know, especially when she gets mad at Martell. This is the same person that came on there and said he was bisexual. Excuse my language. So I don't know if I could believe anything that comes out of this girl's mouth. I just don't think I could believe anything that come out of Arionne's mouth.
But remember, when she
Straight
gets
up.
mad, she'll tell off on him. And she
Right.
told
She
off.
sure will.
She said that one day. I don't know whether she was mad or not, but she did say that.
Yeah, she did say it though. She did. She definitely did. I mean, why would you have this man around your daughter? Why would you even have him around your daughter if he did do something like that? Why would you have him around your daughter? Why
Because
would
she
the
takes
father
him over her daughter.
Right? Why would the father have her around him?
Right, but that made me think about what she said about kids when she was talking about 9 or 10 years old, or what they, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
and she wants to talk about no sucking on no lollipops, but whatever she was saying about those kids, that make me think you got a girl, a daughter.
Right.
Well, you
Did
know,
your daughter
is
do
this
that?
what you showing your daughter, or this is what you got your daughter doing at this age?
And what Martell allegedly?
Right. Allegedly, that's, I
Yeah.
think she just unfit as a human being.
Well, did I?
She don't need to be around kids,
Right.
people, society, nobody. She
Right.
needs to be put away. She gets some help. Because the things she's saying, I mean, they're going to get her underneath the jail. Just keep on talking, bird brain. Just keep on talking.
Right. But my thing is, why would you say that? Why would
Right.
that pop in your head to say that, and you're saying it on the internet?
Right, that's what I'm saying. There's got to be something wrong with that brain
Right.
for her to say stuff like that.
Okay, y'all are finna show this birthday party.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah.
Kids look alike. Turn towards the camera. Look at little Knox over there hollering. Just look, he always crying.
The stepmama is gonna go rescue Paris because she trying to make Paris take that baby.
This is by way of Urban Bell writer Amanda Niles. Martell hopes is not in a relationship with his former mistress. Arionne Curry has had enough of the backlash she's been receiving from Love and Marriage Huntsville fans. Her relationship with Martell Holt continues to be a hot topic. While some fans believe Martell is in love with her, others aren't so convinced. She recently had something to say on Instagram Live about those who question why she's not in a relationship with Martell now that he's divorced. He is single. Martell Host is single. Arionne Curry is single. Why do y'all just expect us to just run off in the sunset and be together? She continued. Do y'all expect me and Martell to run off in the sunset? Do y'all expect me to want to be with a man who like publicly? We are damaged. Stop, y'all. I'm not crazy. I'm not dumb. What happened, it happened. But y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. This girl had no remorse. She said we crazy, y'all. She's also annoyed that some have speculated she and Martell are now in a relationship because they have been spotted together. Why? He's saying he's single because Martell is single. Hit him up in his DM. He might respond. Arionne's single too. What's up? And when I was my father of my child, I was the father of my child at that time. So that's just to let y'all know that she ain't gonna quit messing with Martell regardless of what he do or what he say. And anyway, I just feel like Martell Hoax was caught by surprise with that camera from the other baby daddy, Tory. He didn't want that. That's why he kept his back turned. He and Arionne was not filming that birthday party. If y'all see, they didn't have no camera filming nothing. He wanted to keep that a secret. But I want to tell y'all one last thing. He and his ex-wife was in a custody battle over the children. But Martell has missed both of his daughter's birthdays. But always go to Arionne's kid's birthday. Anyway, it did look like everybody in that event seemed to be intense. The energy was so strange. It was some strange energy all the way down to the kids. But I must say that dad, the other baby dad, I felt like he was happy to be at his baby's birthday party. He's the only one that I saw joy. The rest of them, on down to the kids, everybody looked like they was having a gloomy day instead of a birthday party. This is the unsolved disappearance.
Did y'all see Knox? Look in that corner right there. Look at Knox over there in that corner. Holler, y'all. Look.
Like everybody.
Them spirits probably her and them over there in that corner. Yeah, she ought to be ashamed of her. Yep. That was his name is Tori. The baby dad name is Tori. He's a professional, y'all, and I'm glad he chose his fiance over Arionne, because Arionne was messing around with him, and he was cheating on his fiance, who he's married to now, allegedly. But I do know that he had a woman. I don't know if it's the one he married to or not.
He been with her a long time.
Yeah.
She had him out of spite, but she also had him out of wedlock because neither father put a ring on it. So, but she that be though. Okay.
Yo, I want to ask y'all something. I saw a video of her. She always in the car, but she never on the driver's side. That's number one. That means she don't have a car. Number two, she was in the car late at night and had that boy in the back seat sleep. I'm like, what the hell? Where is she? Ain't got nowhere to stay.
No, probably driving around looking for Martell.
But she was on the passenger side.
I know that the other lives she was driving.
Okay.
She was driving other lives, but that's what happens when Martell disappeared for 2 or 3 months. She riding around looking for him. She want to know where he at. Looking at his favorite restaurants, Cheesecake Factory. She looking. She trust me. She looked very upset in that live. She don't look happy at all.
Well, y'all know he been seen in every time, how he has with her. He do take her, but he'll hide with her. But he's been seen out in public with some fair skinned girl. I don't know who she is. But he not ashamed of her. I don't know who she is or where she come from, but that's who he be with now. Some fair skinned.
He be seen with everybody else but her. That's the bottom line.
But that's her fault. That's her fault. Cause the man told you nothing but friends. She should get her own place. Now, and stop trying to be an anchor around that man's neck. Just go on to get your own place so you and your son and daughter have somewhere to sleep. Don't try to live in that man's house. Get your own place and let him do him and you do you. Man already told you 15%. You a peasant. He got to get to know you. You ain't nothing but a friend. That means y'all don't have nothing going on right there. That means you don't have nothing going on. So get your life and live it. And stop trying to live your life through his. Because he don't want y'all lives together. That's what he's showing you. Right. He's not finna do all that with you. So go head on with your life. I don't know what he got to tell her to get rid of her.
She demonetized.
That's delusional. She just stupid.
She demonetized.
Slow. And she talking about everybody else slow. She got to be the slowest of them all.
She's slow for thinking other people slow.
Right.
Right, because there's no way in the world I'd be bothered with this man. 10 years and you nothing but a friend.
She demonetized, Aunt Debbie. She demonetized.
And she more than demonetized. She just crazy.
I don't mean demon time. I mean D. Everybody know what I'm talking about. Demonetized.
Yes, we know.
You got that big
D. It ain't that much going on in the world that I got to be that dumb. You can't do that much to me to have me that slow.
Right.
I'm just telling you now, really.
She said she said Martell was the best lover she ever had. That's what she said.
Oh, hook and a curve, 3.5 and people. I'm telling you, Lord Jesus. I couldn't, and I don't have nowhere to stay and no foundation for my kids. And I'm worried about something like that there.
Right, but you got women like
that's an unfit person.
You got some women out there. I'm telling you. You got some women out there like that's demonetized. The man lay the pipe down, she'll do anything. Anything he say, she'll put it with anything he do, anything he could cheat with 20,000 women, she gonna still be right there.
Right there.
Period. There's some women like that out there. It doesn't make any sense on Debbie. You right. But they out there. She's one of them. Demonetized.
Y'all see what Tammy said? Good morning. She's not a mother. She's a mammy. A mammy. Yes, she's a mammy.
That's what she is.
Okay, you guys, it's 2 hours, and I always got to go to Pinky for my eyes. Did you see any Cash App or super stickers today? I don't know. I don't see good.
No, I don't see any today.
Okay.
No. Let me
Oh,
just check one other thing just to make sure. Because I just want to be on the safe side. Let me check one other thing for you.
okay. While she checking, I'll start with you, sure. Y'all could say y'all finals.
Yeah. Well, thanks for letting me come up, Miss Black Titanic. Love your commentary as usual. Look, she wrote a check that her ass can't cash, and she thought that she took Martell away from Melody when she gave her the sloppy seconds. And now that she got him, now she got to deal with all the narcissistic stuff that come along with Martell. And and I don't know if Arionne will ever learn. At the end of the day, I think that she's in like Aunt Debbie said, in this delusional reality that she's stuck in, and she's stuck. Simple as that. She chooses to be stuck. She don't have to be. She chooses to be. And I just feel bad for Knox. I mean, with those two as parents, Knox don't stand a chance. Knox do not stand a chance. I mean, allegedly unaliving animals. That's a bad sign, and that's not good. But she
Yeah.
needs to be. If anything, she need to be put away somewhere. Both parents, both her and Martell, need to be put away. So
Yeah, she
maybe
didn't tell.
huh?
She didn't tell the truth about that dog, y'all. She know what happened to that dog. She didn't
Right.
tell the truth.
And that's not a good sign, and that's a big red flag that little boy is in trouble. That's all I gotta say. He's in trouble.
Yeah, he hurt that little dog really bad. I heard they had to put him under because he was suffering so bad. But anyway, Rochelle.
That's it. That's it for me. That's all I gotta say. Thank you, Miss Black Titanic.
Okay.
And Miss Pinky.
Okay. So Rochelle said you could tell she was not in a good place mentally last night.
Sure wasn't.
I believe she suffered depression. Look right there, y'all. That's why I put that picture up. That you could see the depression. Things are not right. Here was when he completely disappeared on her.
Right. He
Yeah,
disappeared.
it was after the divorce, and she thought she had him, but no, no, no. She went on live, and she was drunk, and she was mad at Melody. She talking about wives, but she was mad at Melody because it went for Melody, he would fall in love with her. But let me finish reading what Rochelle said. You could tell she was not in a good place mentally last night.
Nope.
She suffered depression along with the mental illness. Martell has messed her up with her cooperation. Yes, Rochelle, she has a choice. She really has a choice. She has an option to get out, but
That's right.
She refused. She said she's not going nowhere, so she gonna be depressed. Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
She had an option to leave. She had an option to not open her legs to a married man, and she chose to. So sometimes there's an old saying, be careful what you wish for, because you may get it. And it may not be what you think. Trust me. That's all I gotta say.
Okay, Debbie.
That's her karma. She had a choice in all this. She wanted it, she got it. Hey, suffer in silence. Don't bother me. Cause you're not doing nothing to help yourself. I ain't got time for her. I don't believe nothing she say, whatever she do under his will. She think
Hey,
he's everything to her.
Debbie,
Put
excuse
put
me
him,
for 1 second. Black Titanic, let me just take this call. I'll be right back.
Okay, go on, Miss Debbie.
she everything for him. Her man. Now she over there depressed cause he done found somebody else. Well, he been had somebody else. When had he ever been yours? Never.
Right.
You've been on the bench 10 years and up under the bench too. That man ain't been thinking about it. Hey, he ain't thinking about her now. She didn't
I can't hear you, Aunt Debbie. Aunt Debbie? Aunt Debbie?
She went out on us. Okay, sure. Maybe you can speak up. I'll just read something in till she come
Yeah, I
back.
agree with Aunt Debbie. I agree with her 100,000%.
Yeah, your mic went out, Debbie. But Sharon said, I know slow box need to dip in Clorox. Ooh, with a fume or something. Like your friend said, call the popo on that HOE. Yeah. Shake said, call the popo.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to take her life back. He is her life. He is her life,
Right.
y'all.
That man is her whole life.
Hey,
Her whole
Rabbit
life.
running. She's speaking to me, and Brenda said it hurts my feelings to think of sugar mama around all that dysfunctional behavior. Yeah, and she started mess already, trying to tell little Knox his favorite sister is Malaya, or how y'all pronounce her name. Yeah,
Malia.
Yeah. Okay, you guys, I'm finna go then. I'm just gonna check on out. Debbie mic went out on us and she dropped off the stage. But you know, I agree with everything Debbie was saying.
Everything on Debbie said. Everything.
Yeah.
Right on
Zeta
point. She always on point. Always.
Zeta Williams says she really thinks she is controlling the narrative. We can see through you, in my opinion.
Right. That part.
Okay, you guys, I'm finna go, and thank
Okay.
everybody for being here.
Okay. Thank you for letting me come up, Miss Bless Titanic. Bye, Mr. Pinky. Bye, Aunt Debbie.
All right. Good night. I mean, good day, y'all.
Good day.